You know what I realized? Well, first thing I realized, I really, really like my outfit. Second, well, yeah. First thing I realized, I really, really like my outfit. Second thing I realized is second thing I realized is my air fryer is not on, which I thought it was for a second. Third thing I realized, oh, there are just a lot of things that you forget are normal because of social media. And this is a big reason that I need to take a step away from Facebook videos. And I told myself I was talking about this in the summer and I still didn't do it. No, let me not say that. I physically felt like the negativity of that language, like, change something. I feel like you can, if you really get to know your mind, which is such an exciting thing about getting to know my mind, I can feel like whenever something is wrong, like and not even just in an anxiety way, but like, yeah, just when, well, yeah, like I can feel whenever, like, like physically, I will feel something change whenever, yeah, just something happens that I could have behaved or said or done otherwise in, which is pretty cool. But all that's to say, I was thinking about, yeah, just like a lot of regular things, like a lot of regular people things that I'm just going to talk about because I think it's human and it's also just, yeah, it's a very humanizing experience to be reminded that not even that perfect doesn't exist, but that perfect does exist with personal markers of perfection. Um, so a couple things right now in my life that are the case. What was I gonna say? Oh, the thing that made me think of it actually was I will only like the most that I will spend on eating out for myself, unless I'm with unless I'm with someone else. There is rarely exception to this, but as a general rule, I will spend at most $10 unless I'm getting like multiple plates, and then I'll get 20. Yeah, and then I'll spend 20 like at the most. And if I'm feeling crazy, like if I have a little money in my pocket and I'm like, you know what, this is like fine just to throw money at food, um, is like $20 for one serving. And then in that case, I typically wouldn't get more than one thing, but if I was, my hard limit to spend for food, like, yeah, is $40. Um, that's in terms of like going out. Also, in terms of going out to eat, I don't DoorDash and haven't DoorDashed in years. And yeah, which is something that I forget is extraordinarily normal because so I feel like online, so like so many people talk about I DoorDash, DoorDash, Uber Eat, Uber Eat. I'm like, wait, what? Not even to sound crazy, because if you DoorDash, it's like that's chill vibes. I feel like I do certain things that other people don't really think of. Like, yeah, the other people don't really, like. I don't know. It's just the nuances of human behavior. But I'm like, that stuff is crazy. I just don't even think about because to me, I feel like what's crazy to me is that people were able to get over the fact that you're spending the same amount of delivery fees as you are in food. It's one thing if you're paying for just through and through quality or quantity, but if you are paying as much in delivery fees as anything else, if there is any food at home, get that food at home. And of course, there's going to be certain instances where you're just craving a certain food, like so much that it's like, hey, fuck it. But I feel like whenever I just have never integrated food, I can't see integration of food delivery. Well, and I'm saying delivery rather than going out. Also, I do understand that this, like, in so many cases, could be an accessibility thing. Like a lot of my friends that are disabled DoorDash a ton, and like for that, I entirely understand. But I'm like, as an able-bodied person who wants to save money or that has just a limited income, I am so astounded at yeah, at the people in my life that DoorDash consistently. I'm like, good for y'all, but I'm like, that's just never been my jam. Another thing, I don't order from Amazon frequently. My hat kind of looks fucked up and it's tripping me out because my head is not shaped like cone style, but that's fine. Or not, I don't mean cone style, up in, I guess inverted cone style, but it's just the, whatever, it's genuinely not even that serious. Okay, that's actually another thing I want to talk about. I feel like on the average day, there is at least one thing that's wrong with my outfit. And I don't mean that in a self-deprecation way either. I just mean that in the sense that like I am a normal human being. There are going to be like not all my clothes fit right and not everything that I wear like I feel like yeah, like I don't know, like today my pants are wrinkled and a little bit too short. My outfit still looks really awesome, but like yeah, and then my shoes just didn't really match my outfit, but everything's it's still fine, is it not? I'm like, is it not still completely fine? I think another thing, um I have food stamps. I don't think that that's a crazy thing to say. I am a 20-year-old. Even if I was not, literally, no matter how old I could be or no matter what life circumstance I could be in, if it is being objectively identified that even if it's not, that's a whole different conversation to have. But if it is being objectively identified that yeah, like can qualify for assistance for something, I'm not going to be the person that has too much pride. I am not going to be the person that has too much pride. Nope, not I. Leave that to somebody else because I will take it every single time, especially considering the fact that like it actually was not possible for me to go grocery shopping in like yeah, in accordance with the necessity my body was presenting for like yeah, food, which was kind of sad because for a number of months I don't know. Okay, all this time. Uh another thing, all of my clothes are secondhand. Um yeah, and I don't see that as like a weird thing either. And that has actually a lot less to do with financial insufficiency because right now financial insufficiency is in the face of like changing economy and a ton of changing life circumstances. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I have no doubt that, yeah, I'm not too proud to hold any job. So I am sure that, like, if I am not able to get any of the positions that, like, I am qualified for to the fullest extent, then I definitely can find, like, yeah, a position that, like, pays a little less just to get my bills taken care of and whatnot. But what is the case is that just so much was going on in so many different realms that I just didn't have concerted amounts of time to be able to be taking for myself. And I did that today and it felt so nice and it was so necessary too. So I'm really happy with all the progress that I made and just with my capacity to do what it is that I need to do for myself tomorrow because of the position that I put myself in today. So I feel really good about that. And I still do have a ton of stuff to do tomorrow, but knowing that I'm keeping the pace that I told myself I was going to is so exciting, especially cuz like I am only recently yeah, getting good with like or better with timeliness. Getting good with timeliness. I am getting really good at it. Um and it makes me extraordinarily happy because there's a lot of things in my life that really depend on my ability to address them, like, yeah, with urgency. So I'm really glad that, yeah, that I've just like situated myself for success. What else? My hands are so dry. I need some lotion. Um, Oh, but what I was saying though about my clothes is that I was thinking this to myself earlier. I'm like, I think that that is genuinely like I'm only literally in the past month buying things retail because I went to this one store. I think it might be a local chain, so I'm not gonna mention it for risk of revealing my location, but this place has like, what was I gonna say? They have like a lot of, what was I gonna say? Oh, they have a lot of like really good warm clothes. Um, but for, oh my gosh, oh never mind. But for like not a ton of money, which is really, really nice. And of course, I'm not the biggest for retail because of environmental reasons, but I'm also aware that because it's something that I engage with in moderation, it's not like, yeah, it's really not that deep. I'm just big on moderation as, yeah, the capacity for it presents itself. Because, say, if I was like a parent, um, and those babies need coats or those babies need jackets, like it's a completely different story. And of course, I could do what I can with my capacity, but like if I have to put, yeah, clothes on kids, it's a different story than, yeah. So I'm like, with my capacity, I have a lot of agency to not be shopping retail a ton. So making that decision with moderation to do it this time makes it so that it's extra special to me because I haven't in a long time. And I know I was thinking about the things that I have, and I'm just like, yeah, the things that I got. And I was like, I'm going to hold on to them and take really good care of them because retail clothes, especially like, or no, not in the past month, because I went to TJ Maxx summer of 2024 and went like a handful of times in the year. Yeah, afterwards. But what I was gonna say though, what was I gonna say though? What was I gonna say though? Even in the first place, what was I even gonna say though? Um, oh, yeah. So I just got like some necessities. I've had a lot of weight fluctuation lately, so I just decided let me get some sweatpants that are cute and that I feel confident in because I like having um yeah, just sweatpants, especially the ones from this place are really really nice, especially in the winter times cuz yeah, they're literally just like so soft and comfy and exactly what I needed considering that I don't have like a ton of leggings to be layering with. I have like three pairs, one of which is kind of ill fitting. So it's kind of the two holding it down, and I'm just having to wash them so consistently, but I don't want to wear them down. So I was like, let me just get more pants that are just like all inclusive experience, you know? Um, yeah, so I am super, super happy with the ones that I got. I got a couple pairs last week. I got a pair that was like black, like a pair of champion pants or sweatpants that was just like black. And then it just had like champion down the right leg, down the bottom half of the right leg. I like those ones. Those ones make me feel sexy. And then I had a pair of, yeah, gray champion pants. Those ones I think are going to be my at home pants. And then I got two other pairs. One of them is um like a olive gray, kind of like a really deep sage green. Would that even be sage then? I don't even know. I don't know. But a really, really, yeah, like deeper version of sage green. And they're beautiful. I love the shade. It's so beautiful. And then I got one of the same style in sand. And then I got like two sweatshirts, one of which, fuck, I wanted to get the why didn't I get the orange one? I love orange. I haven't been a big colors buff lately. This past year, I haven't been a big colors buff. That's the craziest thing to say out loud and understand to be true because I've always been a colors buff. I just think it's been by circumstance though. And I think also because I've been in a lot more professional spaces, which I hate that that communicated into that because I want to bring that back. I want to make a conscious decision to bring that back. I feel like colors make me excited and happy. I mean, evidently. And I love my outfits. And I think part of it is also the season. Um, but I do remember having like a couple instances in the past year where I was like, oh, you know what, XYZ, I don't know who I'm going to be interacting with. Let me wear, like, of course, I still like to dress the way that I like to dress, but I want to be more intentional with, yeah, just like my physical environment. And a big part of that is my clothes. So, um, what else is pretty normal? Pretty normal thing. I don't want all of these to be attached to, yeah, just like finances or like, yeah, because I'm trying to just stop centering my life around financial conversations. Of course, it's important to like, yeah, have financial transparency and financial discussion with people that I know and care about, but also I am just realizing that like so much in my life is predestined by, well, so much like temporary outlook. Yeah. So many things that I have temporary or not temporary, like so many things that have like pretty instantaneous like results in my life are kind of determined by money. So I don't really want to center money around all my conversations because I will never forget that those things are there. So I'm like, why am I convincing myself that it's a necessary thing to do to keep them at the forefront of so many conversations whenever it's like, don't worry about it, you will not forget about it, so give your mind a break, you know. But what else? um I think it's a good one. Is that my stomach or the neighbor? I think that's my stomach, which is crazy because I've been fucking up this sandwich the whole time. It's so tasty. Another thing, uh hmm That's my crock. Oh my gosh, that's my crock. I feel the need to specify. You know, another thing, I always feel the want to specify whenever I haven't farted. That also similarly, because you know the thing that's like, I don't even know, but it's like, I think it's just the fact that I am always like team. Ugh, I don't want to say always because I'm trying to once again just step out of like the definitive language, especially if it's something that's. No, I want to step out of definitive language for negative things because for positive things, I want to lean into that more because I'm realizing that objectivism has kind of, yeah, like devolved into pessimism lately, which is kind of sad and upsetting for me because I'm like, I don't know, my mind really pivots off of narratives, so I need to like, yeah, I need to be just more intentional with the language that I'm using. Wait, let me file a sandwich break. Ready? mm. Mm. Another thing, I didn't date in high school. I didn't date in, yeah, until like, yeah, until college. Oh no. Mm. This is so tasty. This is the best sandwich ever. Oh, Krista, I wanted to stay right there because it was so cute. She got into my bed whenever I wasn't even in my bed. Because, for context, because I actually don't know if I uploaded any of the videos that I was talking about her. But I got a cat. He's a cute, adorable little calico named Krista K. It's a mouthful. She's so cute and so kind. And it was fairly recent. I want to say a little less than a month ago. But yeah, just like every day, because she's so new to my home, to my family, like every day there are just new milestones that are so exciting. And recently one of the like ones that is just making me so happy is the fact that is her yeah, getting into my loft bed. I have a lofted bed, which is proving to be extraordinary for the winter times because heat rises and there are very high ceilings in where I am. For context, I am 5'11" approximately. You can't even see how stark it really is because I don't know that it like shows up the whole way. Well, yeah, or like if the perspective is allowing it to show up the whole way, but I am 5'11" and the ceiling is easily like, oh fuck. The ceiling is easily like 4 feet taller than me, so it's probably like 10 and a half feet ceilings, which is awesome. Awesome and super cool. Mwah. But yes, what was I even gonna say? Yeah, so she's just so cute. I just wanted her to stay there because she had gotten into my bed before, and I was like, oh my gosh, Krista, can't wait 2 seconds. I just want to go downstairs and eat my sandwich. And I forgot she was sitting up in my bed actually, but yeah. Came down here, started eating the sandwich, started talking to the masses. Forgot about Krista K. And she needs me. But she was chilling out there for like 30 minutes. And the cutest thing is, I was literally thinking to myself, I was like, it's going to be so cute the day that she starts going up there on her own. And I was in the room whenever she went up, but I wasn't in the bed. So I was like, that is so cute. That's a milestone. But I don't know. I wonder if she goes and hangs out there whenever I'm away. Aww. Krissa. She's just so freaking cute. Oh, God. I love her so much. She's a... I would be so curious to know when her birthday was. I would be so curious. Oh, hi, Krissa. Hi, my Krissa K. Hi. Oh, she makes the little brrr when she comes on the stairs. My Krissa K. Oh, God, Krissa. Oh, this cat has been so good for my physical well-being because I genuinely think I was like stressing myself into a heart condition because I had a couple like serious medical scares that I couldn't get taken care of or couldn't get seen to because like, yeah, I just am uninsured, which is honestly, I don't even know how the fuck that happened because technically I should still be under my dad's health insurance, but I'm like, I don't even know what the hell's going on. It's just another clerical thing that I have to figure out. That's actually a really big deal, but that I have nothing within my capacity that I am going to do about it at this very second. So that conversation is tabled. But what was I even about to say though? Now she got a photo. You already know though. That's a model nigga YOLO, and we do it every day, every day, every day. And she want a photo, you already know though. That's a model jigger YOLO. Do it every day, every day, every day. What the fuck? Hey, the sandwich is so freaking good. I wish I could drop. I wish I could drop that address. You guys would be freaking in heaven right now. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so tasty. You know what's making me think? I'm thinking. I need to learn how to speak Spanish, or at least conversational Spanish, because I really want to tell the men at the corner stores that are making my sandwiches and making my plates how good of a job that they're doing. And there's a couple, a handful of them are like, most of them are like quite fluent or like conversational in English, but there's a couple that, oh my gosh, I think it's the one at the store that I just went to. Yeah, he like only recognizes like a couple of words. I was able to like get my order in and tell him like, thank you, have a nice day, thank you for XYZ. But I was like, if I go home and this sandwich is fucking insane, I have to come back and congratulate him in his language because I'm like, this actually changed my life, and it did. It's so good, and it looked so. That's the best feeling ever. Whenever something looks delicious and it actually is delicious, because whenever it looks delicious and it isn't delicious, I'm like, I'm actually about like real life about to sue somebody for false advertisement. It makes you so upset. I didn't even realize she came over here. I thought that my shoes were, because she's a calico. She kind of looks like everything. So I'm like, I'll see something in my periphery and I'm like, oh, make Chris a K. And then I'll hear her right next to me and I'm like, wow. It's not good. You guys. That thing was fucking delicious. It's seriously so good. That's a bad video though. And I do it. What's this? I have to get one tomorrow. I have to. Oh my gosh. I am so glad to know that they exist because I have just been like talking to myself about. Actually, this is so funny because my friend told me this way back when. Because I was like, how do you feel about XYZ corner store food? And she was like, oh, I'm out. Like, oh, I'm sandwiched out. I'm pizzaed out. Which I was like, so not understood. Because I will fuck up my corner store cheeseburger, cheesesteak, any of that in a second. And now I get it. But I'm so glad to have this sandwich because this is like a undeniably delectable thing. I think I need to not have it for a little bit so that I forget it exists. Because not even in like a, oh, trying to restrict myself way, but just in terms of like money. Because it literally is so convenient and it's right around the freaking corner. So I'm like, there is just no need for me to be, yeah, buying like in excess, especially because my money is. Oh, Krista K, you all right? Oh, she's so freaking cute. But yeah, what was I even saying in the first place though? What I was saying in the first place. Ow. Oh, is that, yeah, now I get it. Love the sandwich, love it all. Um what else is a pretty normal thing? Oh, that um actually I think that's all the vulnerability I have made to order tonight. That is it. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, that is awesome. If you didn't, that is awesome. I don't know. Everyone have a great, beautiful night.